And today in Maryland, a group of sheriffs and deputies fighting to save their relationship with ICE.
They're urging senators to reject a bill that would end their agreements, which would stop them from enforcing federal immigration laws.
Let's go to Dennis Valera live in Annapolis tonight, where the bill is scheduled for a committee hearing now. Dennis, what happens next?
Well, Rick, it still has to actually pass the Senate. In this committee hearing, the Judicial Proceedings Committee, it's been up for discussion for more than 2 hours now. There's been a lot of back and forth about what these agreements, these 287G agreements are exactly, as well as if this bill is passed, will there be retribution from the Trump administration? Now, the sheriffs, they're saying that without this, there's going to be no public safety here in Maryland. Meanwhile, supporters of the bill, they're saying that all 287G contracts do is create mistrust with local law enforcement. Joined by lawmakers and other supporters, a group of sheriffs from around Maryland stress the importance of 287G agreements as the Maryland Values Act seeks to end them. There are 3 active agreements in Maryland, according to ICE, in Harford, Frederick, and Cecil counties.
To protect our communities, we must, as sheriffs, be allowed to work with our local, state, and federal partners, all of our federal partners.
Under this agreement, a local law enforcement agency partners with ICE to perform some immigration officer duties. This group of sheriffs say these duties only exist in jails, and they don't decide who's removed or detained. Immigrant rights advocates argue it extends ICE's reach, targets low-level offenses, and heightens risk of racial profiling.
No person is going to call the police if that police officer is also an ICE agent, right? What we want to do is make sure that people feel confident calling 911, making sure they're reaching out if they're victims of crimes, right? Also, just collaborating with the police as a whole.
Everyone at the news conference, including ICE Deputy Assistant Director Matt Elliston, says these contracts only improve public safety for everyone. The state's oldest 287G contract is in Frederick County. Sheriff Chuck Jenkins says if the bill passes, Maryland is losing a big safety net.
What it's going to do is going to invite every criminal that can't go to Virginia, can't go to West Virginia, can't go to the surrounding jurisdictions, bring them into Maryland without consequence of being removed or deported from this country.
Now, the Maryland Values Act, it already has passed the House. The 2 other bills that are part of immigrant rights groups CASA's legislative package, the Protecting Sensitive Locations Act, as well as the Maryland Data Privacy Act, those have already passed the Senate. Reporting live on your corner in Annapolis, I'm Dennis Valera for WJZ.
All right, Dennis, thank you.